Greetings, like adventures. I must say, it's quite pleasant to see you again. You've become something of a permanent fixture around this place. Your pretty smile certainly helped lift my spirits. Alex greets us with an easy, familiar wave and a bright smile. She was suspicious of Felicia at the beginning, but now we're taking on so many quests, all with positive results. I think opinion on us has started at all. I'm not sure if she believes that Felicia princess was down the daughter of the famous Crusader, but at least she isn't looking down on us anymore. That's progress at least. The other adventures in the Get Harbor. Oh, that's a common name. It's those little ghosts again. What are they doing here? The Gears no playground. Is that skinny ghost still convinced he's Crusader's daughter? What a joke. The showing us all up. You surely don't come by so often, Alex. They don't block you. Now. Alex glares at the Billy Adventures, her hands on her hips. I'm the one who runs this establishment, and I'll be the one who decides you can work here and you can't. You have no say in the matter. You're being upstaged by two women bodies you so much, you're welcome to take on more quests of your own. As a we should have to prove our wolf. Here, I'm tired of being upstaged by two delusional girls. Somehow, I get the feeling they don't like it very much. I'll ignore them. They're just spent and see it domesticated because they can't figure out why there's been more monsters in the forest than usually. There are? That's right, there are more numerous reports over the last month of increased monster activity deep in the woods. Many of my adventures have tried to find the cause, and adventures far into the forest, armed to the teeth. But they were soon swarmed by monsters they had to retreat. We suspect this might be the work of a wicked mage. But that ain't concerning. I don't think you're ready to venture that far in the forest. The course I would like to offer you today doesn't even involve any flying, though you might have to cut down a few stray monsters, of course. I would like you to go in the woods and collect a crop of the floor. It should heal the wounds of the few for hardly much who've hurt themselves during the line of duty. These flowers are located in a cave within the woods, and they're guarded by a clan of wolf ghosts. These wolf ghosts are very protective of these flowers. You need to strike a bargain with them if you want to succeed. It's quite a difficult operation, but I trust you can do it. Are you interested? If it will heal people, then of course. I shall be more than happy to accept this quest. What about you, Still? Will you care to accompany me? Yes, I would. We complete every quest together so far, and I see no reason for that to change. I'm really worried about the increase of monsters Alex showed me about, but it should be fine. We're going to Terry, it's not far into the woods, so we shouldn't run into any powerful foes. At least, I hope we don't. It truly is a glorious day. There's Mr. Baby shooting fast and the sky is so blue. There's a hum sure save as we walk through the forest. Her arms shrink about our sides. The grass rustles with every footstep and the breeze runs through a pink hill. Flowers bloom about the forest floor and the sound of birdsong drifts through the air. Audience consider this quite pleasant. Why then do I feel so anxious? Maybe it's because during previous times Felicia and I went to the woods, we were set upon by monsters. Felicia isn't too upset about being attacked by slime, but I was. It made quite the impression. I can still remember the sensation that sticky slime would pop up your skin. Or if it went into more slimes. I can't help but wonder why there were more monsters looking in the woods. Has somebody been gathering an army? Mary told me stories about Gunhill back when she went over Lemuria. Obese, horned dregs mostly patrolled the forest, striking fear to the hearts of the general public. These hawk and fire-breathing monsters first illustrated by other than Gunhill, they were the whole lackeys. Could the sudden increase in monsters be down to Gunhill? But no, this isn't my problem. This is possible, my mother killed him. I know she killed all of Gunhill's followers though. Maybe a few of Gunhill's supporters remain, waiting for a chance to get their revenge. Are they using dark magic as Gunhill did to flood the streets with strong beasts? Perhaps them so warning. I can feel the trouble brewing. Alex said several men have been hurt while trying to defeat these monsters. They must be tough. I don't know if they're as tough as Gunhill's legs, but I sure don't want to run into any of those beasts. I feel tense. Every muscle makes me jump. I walk with a slow, anxious step. My eyes start to hit on Dio. Time passes, but I don't see much. Soon the trees stand out and face on a step into some sort of glade. Deep in hard wood, surrounded by trees, is a cave. Is that the wolf goes up? Feisty wolf go. I was trying to see what the trophy was. Or achievement. Though, her paws, I should say. Is that like actual paws? Or is that a glove? Because that slightly looks like a glove. The tail looks like a tail, but the ears look like ears. I sit and watch, and standing watch, though sit and watch might be more appropriate. By the cave, resting against the alcove of 10 walks is what appears to be a young girl. This girl bears more than a few centimeters tall, like the thievish witch cat. This girl has soft pointed ears and a fluffy tail, but her ears are longer, her tail bushier. This girl shares her basic aptitudes not with a cat, but a wolf. This must be one of the wolf girls that Alex mentioned. I guess she's got an entrance to the cave where the famed lunar floor will go. Though the girl has some ears and a tail for wolf, she doesn't look all that dangerous. I can see the faint suggestion of a fang when she pushes her lips, but her mouth is small and delicate. Her eyes large and blue, her hair soft and silky. Her hands are encased in felt paws with cute pink undersides, and her clothes look more like rags than general garments. Her shirt is slimy full. Her shirt is slimy full. So that's full. Should they have 4 on the sides? As is the skirt which wraps around her hips, split out the back along her tail, room to move. I've never seen a fox skirt before, but she looks right domesticated. She's not that much different from an ordinary human. In fact, if I had to describe her in words, I'd probably go with cute. Felicia stares at the girl with large black eyes, her hands clasped together in front. Oh, you're precious. You're so very lovely. I can sing your praises from the tops of the tallest mountain. What do you think of Sarah? Isn't she lovely? Well, I guess the wolf girl is cute. I'll say she's cute because she is pretty cute. Go back down. I guess the wolf girl is pretty cute. I guess she is pretty cute. I know, right? Who knew such beautiful flowers could bloom among these woods? You are lovelier even than the blush of rose. Flowers? The wolf girl turns her head, her blue eyes narrow, and she pulls back her lip at an unmistakable snarl. Are you here for the lunar floor? Yes, indeed. How do you know? It was obvious. These flowers are famous. They just come to the forest, to this cave to pick them. The flowers belong to us, but they do not care. We tell them to leave. They do not listen. They take and take and take, so we have nothing. The wolf girl gets to her feet. She's tiny with a little body and large big eyes. She's actually much cuter than her CG. I'm gonna go, man. Usually when the CGs happen, they're much different than their actual portraits. But she's, I mean, it's different, but I think she's cuter when she's actually on her feet and such. But there's something unmistakably fierce about her glare. Does she mean to hurt us? You should not be here. You leave now. And we will leave soon enough, as the princess have no desire to cause any sense of familiar distress. But they humans or favors, be they humans or favors or wolf ghosts. We want only a few flowers, so we can hear the entries of our further adventures. Then we shall be on our way. No, no flowers. We give a little, but you take much more. You humans never alone. You are greedy and selfish and wicked. Some humans may be wicked, yes, but that does not hold true for the whole population. There are many good humans, and they far outnumber the evil ones. As for myself, I'm not human at all. I'm an elf, and I hail from Greece. You can see my ears, can you not? Felicia adjusts towards her pointed elven ears, but Ryoko remains unimpressed. Her tail bristles as she snarls. Human or elf, or even cackles. It makes no difference, you are the same. You come here and steal our things. You take our food. You hunt the fish in our rivers. Now, you want our healing plants that we can use to care for our own? Without these flowers, we cannot heal our injuries. We get hurt. We get sick. We suffer. You do not deserve these flowers. You cannot be trusted. Leave now. Please, young maiden. Do not be so harsh. We mean you no harm. I will set down my sword. Look. Felicia takes her sword from its scabbard, where it hangs on her hip, and she sets upon the rocky ground. Noriko hisses when she sees the thorn steel, though she relaxes somewhat to see Felicia relinquish hold of it. There, now we have no means of harming you. My party doesn't even have a sword, you see. We don't want to fight you or damage the forest, and we certainly won't take all your flowers. We only need a handful, so it might help those in need. Would you please say this? We are entirely at your mercy. You are a lovely, fair-faced girl. Woman. Oh, you are, but you're so cute and small. Not that small. I have seen 20 summers and winters, not a child anymore. So you're 20. Then you're just a few years younger than I am. I might be younger, but I am stronger. If you try aiding, I will knock your head off out. Okay. You're so territorial. That really is cute. Felicia, please, take her seriously. She says she doesn't want to let us into the cave. Maybe we should respect that. You're very wise, so speak the truth. Respect my people. Respect our customs. Do not come any closer. But we can't turn back. We need to complete this quest. This is for the greater good. Please, listen. Felicia steps forward. She holds her hands, perhaps in a gesture of peace. But this, as it transpires, is the wrong thing to do. A sudden gust of wind runs through the forest. It disturbs the leaves upon the trees and it grasps my feet. It makes my ponytail float in a shiver. The wind disrupts Felicia's hair, too, her pink, silky locks about her face. And when it does, Roko gasps. She hears deeply, her nostrils dilating, tip of a cube, button nose quivers and her eyes wide narrow. Glowing her Felician eyes, she cries out, "You smell like cat." I beg your pardon? No, Beg. I know what I smell. I smell cat. It must be in league with her. She's a wicked criminal. She deceived me. She says she's my friend. She lied. She stole from me. She wild me. Made me into chunks. She hurt me. And it's major cycle. We must be working together. You are trying to trick me again? We are not trying to trick you of that. You have my sword. As a princess, I will never employ such underhanded tactics. I know not what you're speaking of, but if you're gonna calm down, then I will not. We cannot talk. No negotiation. But I can't trust either of you. Get out of the forest now and don't come back. I don't want to see you again. Not now, not ever. Roko might be short stature, but Dai's poetry relates to muscle. When it comes to hand-to-hand combat, I doubt Felicia and I will be able to best her. Felicia uses her sword, she would most likely win. But at what cost? Can't stop she wanted, but I don't think Felicia could hurt a girl like this. He looks so very human. I think she would want to eat him. That would be far too cool. I guess I have no choice. Let's go, Felicia. She told us numerous times that she doesn't want us here. We should listen. Yes, you listen. Go. Go now. Leave me. I might not leave without the opportunity before, but I do not wish to cost you pain, so I will gracefully, please forgive me of my intrusion. No, forgive. I do not like you leave. Alright, we'll leave it. I'm sorry. Felicia retrieves the sword from the ground. She sees it once more, and her moon is nothing. She bends over her shoulders, hopefully taken in the cave or dreaming before the world. And then she signs. We shall be on our way. I can see that we are no longer working here. Okay. Well, you could tell though. I mean, there's always who that girl was. But we need that flower. How are you gonna get it back? Now that was quite the curious encounter. Felicia and I walked back through the forest, and Leia, disappointed after a failure to win over the wolf girl. It truly is a nice day. The grass is splitting and the birds are still singing, but the sunlight feels oddly cheerless. I hope I could talk that wolf girl around, but who knew it took such a sudden turn. She said that we smelled. My picture flew like some old hill between my fingers and bringing it to my nose downhill. Trying to detect the whiff of this disagreeable woman that puts the workers hack herself, but I can't find anything out of the ordinary. Maybe my human's nose isn't sensitive enough? Or maybe I smell so badly I've got used to that stench? Self-conscious now, I look back at Felicia. You don't think that smell, do you? Well, let me see here. Felicia buries her hand in my hair. I jump abashed and I hear her slipping. 3 seconds pass, she doesn't gag, wince, or even stagger back, instead she smiles. If you do smell of anything, my dear Elise, it's the fruits and meadows and freshly running water. You are not all disagreeable to the nose. You mean that? Well, of course, lying to you would serve no purpose. I mean, every single thing I say. Don't worry about me. Felicia shushes to herself. Is there anything unpleasant about my odor? Let me check. Now it's my turn to lean me closer, Felicia. I pinch a few cents of pink heel between my fingers, trimming how very smooth and sticky it is, and peek to my nose. This is pretty weird. As far as body images go, I never thought when I sit off the disengagement I pass the time smell of Lisa's hair. But I guess there's worse things I could be doing to occupy the hours. Strange though this is, Lisa does smell pretty good. Her aroma is subtle and flowery one that reminds me of primroses. She's fragrant and professional like a summer day. So, what's your word like? Was there anything about my scent which was not to your liking? Oh no, it was the exact opposite. You smell nice, very nice. That's a relief. I'm glad I'm not overly offensive to the nose, though that makes the wolf ghost reaction all the more curious. I suppose she must have sensitive nostrils, but she can detect rumors that we cannot. Safe to say we smell of cat of all things. Mom slept in a barn several days prior, but there's no cats there, only horses. No so baby every single day then. The rumor of the horses punching though it may be should have worn off by now. This is most mysterious. It would be remiss of us to return the girl about the year before. Alex did charge her with this task. Now I hate to disappoint him. But speaking, we're not supposed to be taking because to get it all, we don't have the sufficient paperwork. Alex was kind enough to bend the wars for our sake, so we must revenue in our Paladino. My name is Felicia Mirabella the Argentino. I cannot allow myself to fail this quest. I feel the same way you do. I don't want to fail this quest either. You will care less about my honor, which I have very little, and more about the core things. The adventures were saved that we failed. The adventures who frequent the guild dislike us more than enough as it is. I don't want to give them further ammunition. They'll cause them discredit us. But what can we do? The living family are inside that cave, and the wolf goes gone now. She never lives inside. Yes, indeed, it is quite the conundrum. I suppose we could try to distract her. We could threaten her and lure her away from her first, allowing you to purify the flowers. But that would be dishonorable. I do not want to hoodwink the wolf goes in such a cold, colorless manner. As a princess, I should be above such petty tactics. Suppose her and her is off the table too. Quite, fascinating though she may be, the girl has done nothing wrong. She's only protecting her own territory, which is ruled within her rights. Then what can we do? We can try to negotiate, though my previous steps I admit did not go over particularly well. I need to think of a super strategy. Let's tarry here a while, weigh up our many options. Felicia takes a seat on a nearby tree stem. Our legs folded gracefully over the other. I soon follow suit. The pair of us sit there for a while, utterly engrossed in our thoughts. All the while, the breeze stirs the leaves around, and the sunlight beats down gently upon the nape of our necks. I lean back, silent, my fingers curled about the base of the tree stump. If only there's a way we could make the wolf girl see reason. Why does she realize that we're not enemies? We don't want to hurt her. We only want to pick a few flowers. Why is wolf girl so suspicious anyway? Was she tricked before like I was? She seemed prepared to listen to Felicia, but her attitude shifted as the wind did. I think it was a scent of cat she discovered, more than I decided to pick a few on the floor, which pushed her beyond the edge of reason. Why does the scent of cat bother her so much? Could it be? I think I'll begin to fit pieces together in my head. But I'm cut out before I can make any sort of proclamation. All of a sudden, from the depths of woods, a pained sound trills. It's a scream, or maybe a howl. It's hard to place, but the noise sounds distinctly human. In fact, I think that cry might belong to the wolf girl. Lisa swings her feet up. Fingers find the hands of her soul, which and draws from its discovery. There's Patricia steps still. It sounds like a new companion is an angel. You always call her a companion, but she hates us. Perhaps she does, but her opinion might soon be swayed. She says Father said her trouble. Let's invite your sign now, shall we school? And then she would learn to trust us regardless of what we smell like. Now let's go. Lisa dashes through the woods, her short hand. I find myself watching follow. The leaves crush up beneath my heels all the same. I don't know what's happened, but it sounds like we're both close to danger. We have no obligation to help her, but Felicia jumps out the shits anyway. She's incapable of hanging back. She might say and do a lot of hard things, but in that respect, she's rather predictable. Just a night before she's a princess. And she can never ignore the plains and cries of lady in distress. She's too pure-hearted. Miss Wolf, wonder what has happened to you, Miss Wolf. Oh. Felicia blinks, she frowns. Her cries of concern fail as she takes in the strange scene that's playing out before us. We met Wolf go again, for I said that what I imagined we would. She is standing guard by the cave, and as she watched during our first encounter, we find her, instead among the trees, crouched upon the grass. I can hear the faint sound of running water, which leads me to conclude that there must be a stream nearby. Maybe she's going to take a bath. Her bath time has been intruded upon quite rudely, however. Oh, she got hit by slimes. Of course she did. She like it. Jordan, she's trying to lick the slime. Okay, well. She screamed really loudly then. I thought maybe Tart got her. That's my first assumption. My 2DS masses of green glinty slime. The cutting one across the same body, oozing between her bare breasts, sticking to the inside of her thigh, clipping in her hair. Her expressions were distress, her eyes are glassy, and her mouth is hanging open. Is she trying to bite the slime off her? Since her hands and feet are bound, it makes sense that they're trying to prise it. They're trying to prise it off by using other random or confusion methods. But this half-hearted attempt to fight back gives few results. While they were cold, the slimes always seem to be double the quests. They ooze over her body, pulsating between her heaving bosom. A ribbon of slime made such a sensitive spot between her legs, while yet another rushes forth to meet her mouth, rubbing itself against the protruding tongue. The slime infiltrates the worker's mouth and rolls over along her tongue. In fact, they stop with her cries. Now the girl can no longer scream, she can only grasp them all. She's enjoying this, is she? Nah, this is quite an exciting. It certainly takes me back. I turn my eyes away from Rocco in her small mouth dignity. Something almost enticing about those ropes of glimmering and glistening slime. And she releases never eye glance. Lil, what are you talking about? I look upon that long maidens face. It struck a similar to the expression you made when I first found you, Estelle. She is a spit image of you, with that open mouth and those flushed cheeks. The wanton grinding of her hips strikes a familiar chord with my breast, within my breast too. This must be what we call, ever call deja vu. What? I take a step back abashed. I did not make a face like that, most definitely not. I'm a pure innocent, and I didn't enjoy being ravished by the slime in the slightest. You look way more into it than I was. I enjoy myself, it is true, but I'm not trying to hide the fact. I'm not at all ashamed. You're just trying to be more open too, still. When I found you inverted by the slime's embrace, you were making such wonderful noses, and your underwear was awfully red too. No, it was not. It categorically was not. And why were you looking at my underwear anyway? I'm not knowing to be so vocal, but I could hardly help it. Then I'm reminded that you will wear nothing else. I grit my teeth. I'm not the one being attacked by slimes, not right now at least, but my face punched with fiery humiliation. Rocco's soft sides and moans being my own object, the basement back and snarling teeth bill. Each of my call this sight deja vu, but for me it feels more like PTSD. Jesus. let's not talk about that. I want to waste that from my memory. You should do the same. But still, how can I forget the day we first met? It was the most wonderful chance encounter. We have been inseparable ever since. Beside you, Whipped and Slime has attained great significance in my heart. It would be cruel of me to simply waste that memory. This is what our friendship is based on, after all. I've seen you come to Slime, and you have seen me in a similar state. Could it be anything more lovely? While Felicia and I were bickering, the Wilco was still her level best to fight against a Slime's sticky place. I think she's near her limits, though. Through a dish from her chin and her delicate lips tremble her heels, as does her tail. Both of them bad equally glisten green slime. You ghosts, please, you two, no fight. Can't fight later. Hug as much as you like. I know stop you, do what you want, but now, please, help. No, when you speak that sweetly, I can hardly resist. Lisa puts her sword at the slime, which continues to ooze over the poor Wilco. Fear not, Miss Rope, I will drive off the beast, and I shall have a short honor, I swear it, upon my old life after all. Lisa glances back at me, a coarse smile playing about her lips. I'm no stranger when it comes to dispatch slimes. Phew, I'm glad we were able to dispatch the slime without too much trouble. Lisa slides and wipes her bowl with the back of her arm. Then she extends a hand to Wolfgar, who's still lying prone upon the grassy ground. Oh, your wife, fair maiden? Can you sing? I find out. You helped. Thank you. Wolfgar takes Lisa's poor awkward hand and washes her feet. At least Wolfgar looks like she's back to her old self. She's eyeing us suspicion much more and not avoid a smile. I'm glad to help, but now I wonder, why come back? I told you to leave this woods. You know, listen, you're not planning to ambush me, were you? No, honestly, I did more than plan over. I see. So you meant to go back on your word. You waited till I begged. Did you mean to strike? You meant to rob me? You wicked bad lady. Now, don't be so quick to jump to conclusions. I thought about stealing or losing the foil when you were otherwise disposed, but decided against it. As a princess, I would never be so underhanded. All the same, I can't leave the forest without it. We came out to retreat to learn the foil. We want to use it to help people like Grandma, who have been injured by monsters. Instead of upon what we could do when we heard you scream, we were worried about you, so we came here to investigate. Worried? Why are you worried? We're strangers, and I was rude. Told you to go. You were a bit rude, it's true, but I forgive you. You're simply too lovely to hurt a grudge against. Oh, you were only protecting your own territory. As a princess myself, I can't stand among us. I would not like if strangers try to infiltrate like famous castle, you know. So, you're not mad? I'm not, but I'm not so sure about still here. Are they going to let bygones be bygones? Oh yes, of course. I don't have any fans of ill will towards you, Miss Wolf. If anything, I'm more annoyed at Felicia for also cheerfully recount the time I was attacked by a slime. For Princess, yes, a surprisingly small amount of tact. Then again, I should expect this much. After I saw her strip off in the middle of Grandma's crowded shopping street, common sense isn't Felicia's forte. Then you forgive me? You don't want to fight, or steal, or betray? I have a right not. If it could be warrior, why we do decide to live for, I don't think it's worth